What's going on, guys? This is Anthony from Team Weissfeather giving you a deck profile on Great Natures. I'm going to start off with the grade zeros. Your starting Vanguard is Blackboard Parrot. Basically what the effect is, you soul charge it and you give a unit life insurance. Life insurance basically is when the unit dies at the end of the turn because of a Great Nature unit's effect. You can draw a card. Okay, we also have 4 draw triggers. What the effect is of the draw trigger, you soul charge it, give a Great Nature unit plus 3k. You have 4 heal and then 8 crit. This crit's effect is when at the end of the turn, when it's sent to the drop zone by a Great Nature unit's effect, you can counterblast 1 and search another copy to your hand. Now, grade 1s, I play just 2 Monoculous Tigers. The effect is when it attacks the Vanguard, you can give a Great Nature unit 4k. I have 4 Perfect Guards, 3 8k beaters, 3 Stamping Sea Otter. The effect of Stamping Sea Otter is when basically the Stamping Sea Otter effect is the unit can't be retired by a card effect. So if you give it 4k with Tiger's effect or even with Compass Lion's effect, can be retired even by cargo units as well. I also play 4 Coiling Duckbills. It's the same effect as the starter, but you don't soul charge it, you just call it to rear and give something life insurance. So for grade 2s, I play 2 Compass Lions, it's 11k, and effect is at the end of your turn, you retire one of your rear guards. I also play 4 Pencil Knight Hamskays. The effect is when it's sent to the drop zone, at the end of your turn, you counterblast 1, search another copy. And then to round off the grade 2s, I play 4 Binoculous Tigers. The effect of the Binoculous Tiger is the same thing as the grade 1 Tiger. When it attacks Vanguard, you get 4k one of your Great Nature units. Now for grade 3s, I play 3 Battle of the Twin Brush Polaris. It's a limit break 4, counterblast 2 when it attacks Vanguard. You counterblast 2, stand one of your Great Nature units and give it 4k and retire it at the end of your turn. Also, when it attacks the Vanguard, it gets plus 3k power. And the boss of the deck is School Hunter Leopold. The effect is when it attacks Vanguard, you give a Great Nature unit 4k power. And then also the limit break is counterblast 1 when one of your Great Nature units are retired. Counterblast 1 and call it back to rear. So yeah, basically you want to have Leopold as your Vanguard. You can either have Otters and your back row to boost them without having to use Leopold's counterblast cost. Or you can also boost your Hamskays so that when they die you can get them back and search copies. Normally what you want to do is you have it as Vanguard and then you play a Coiling Duckbill, you place it on an Otter, you place his effect on one of your Hamskays, so when that Hamskay dies, you draw a card, you can limit break, get your Hamskay back, and his effect, you search your Hamskay. And that just adds a lot of hand advantage to your deck. So this is Anthony from Team Weissfeather signing out. Deuces.